Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Raise Your Frequency. My name is Diamond Leone, and I thought it would be really cool to do today's tapping session on becoming your higher self. But what I thought would be really cool is if we took a few moments before the tapping video to follow a couple of journaling prompts and to do some journaling. The reason I thought journaling would be a great segue into our tapping on becoming your higher self is it's because we receive enlightenment through self-awareness when we, do things like prayer or meditation or journaling. So let's do some journaling before we do the tapping. Now you may say, what is your higher self? Well, basically your higher self is an accumulation of all of your positive characteristics. It's through higher self that we can discover our path, who we are, and where we are meant to go. They say that certain knowledge cannot be gained through intelligence, but rather experience and surrender. So journaling is going to be really great for us to become present with our thoughts and to follow these journal prompts and to pull this information out of our subconscious brain and to be able to really see it. So if you've never journaled before, all you need to do is just run and grab a notebook, or you can just use a couple of pieces of blank paper and just meet me back here, and I'm going to give you our first journal prompt. So the first journal question that you're going to want to write down is, what areas of my life would I like to change or level up? What areas of my life would I like to change or level up? And I'm going to give you some examples. So maybe you want to make more money. Maybe you want to get in better shape. Maybe you want to have a loving relationship. Maybe you want to be more positive and happier. Maybe you want to stop procrastinating and set goals. Whatever it is, all of our goals are going to be different, So just think about, what areas of my life would I like to change or level up? That's what you're going to write in your journal. And I want you to just really put some time and thought into it, and it'll all make sense in a little bit. But just for now, answer that question and then meet me back here. So how did it feel to answer that? To actually think about, okay, what areas of my life would I want to change or to get better at, right? Level up. So sometimes just writing those answers down helps us to really take a look at what we've been carrying around, right? Things that we want to change, but maybe we've never been intentional about it. So that's why journaling is so important. So now we're going to go on to journaling prompt question number 2. Are you ready? What can you let go of? Write that down. What can you let go of? So you're asking yourself this, what can I let go of? That could be your beliefs. What beliefs can I let go of that aren't serving me? What patterns of behavior can I let go of, right? Because we all have patterns in our behavior. And when you look at your behavior and these patterns, what is serving you versus what is not serving you? What is actually taking away from your happiness, your growth, the goals that you have for yourself? What behavior is taking away from that? One question I like to ask myself is my behavior matching my, my habits, right? Or are my habits matching my goals? So your behavior, it plays into what your habits are, and do your habits match your goals? So what can you let go of in terms of, behavior that's not serving you? Are you people pleasing, right? Think about that. That's something that we can let go of, right? Poor time management. Maybe you show up late everywhere that you go. Hanging around the wrong people, complaining. Chronic complaining is huge. So just give yourself permission for a few moments to answer that question. What can I let go of? And I'll meet you right back here. Okay, now this is our last journaling prompt, which I think is really, really good for all of us to do. So here it is. What qualities do I like about myself? What qualities do I like about myself? I want you to write down every single thing that you like about yourself. Could be your sense of humor, your kindness, the fact that you have empathy, your work ethic, your loyalty to others, Maybe you're very forgiving. Maybe you're just a happy-go-lucky type person. Whatever qualities about yourself that you like, I want you to write them down, because this is really important for our consciousness to see what we truly admire about ourselves. And I did not realize this, but some people have a hard time writing down what they like about themselves. So this is going to be really good for those type of people who might be watching. I want you to really take the time to write down every single thing that you like about yourself, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so how did that feel to write these answers down to these journal prompts, right? Sometimes it's so helpful to be able to have that conversation with ourselves and to see what we think of ourselves, right? To understand what all is going on inside here, because life can come at us really fast, and it's just important to take the time to have that self-awareness, so that you can fall in love with yourself, so that you can become intimate with you and know who you are, what makes you tick, what do you think of yourself, what areas do you want to get better at, and just all of these types of things. So anyway, let's get right into our tapping. If you're new to tapping, you'll want to get some water so we can stay hydrated. And then you're just going to take a deep breath at the top, hold it at the top. Let it out. Just repeat after me. Boy, have I come a long way. I realize that there are some areas of my life that I want to change and I want to get better. I am ready to step into my highest self. I know that I am capable of doing more, having more, and being more. I know this because I feel this constant nudge inside me that I need to make some changes in my life. And I know that there's a better version of myself that is capable of so much more than who I am right now. And I am so ready to tap into this new version of myself. I'm ready to make more money. I'm ready to have better health. I'm ready to have better quality relationships and friendships. I'm ready to be happier and more positive. I am so done with procrastinating. I'm ready to set the necessary goals to move my life forward. And I'm also ready to let go of some things. I know that there's so many things that are not serving who I want to become. I'm ready to let go of all of the self-limiting beliefs, all the beliefs that say I'm not worthy, that little voice in my head that says I'm not good enough, that I'm not smart enough, that I'm not pretty enough, that I'm not young enough. I am letting go of all of those beliefs. I'm also letting go of all of the behavior that's not serving me. Things like complaining, things like being around the wrong people, Things like poor time management. Things like people pleasing. I am letting all of that go right now in this moment. I am stepping into my highest self. And it's in this highest self that I see and feel what I'm capable of becoming. I love so many things about myself. I love my ability to figure things out. I love my ability to show up for myself even when it's hard. But most importantly, I love the fact that I can forgive myself. In fact, I'm forgiving myself right now for all the times I've mistreated myself. For all the times I've let other people mistreat me. Because that old version of me had some very limiting beliefs. I don't have those beliefs anymore. So I deeply love, honor, and forgive myself. For allowing any of that treatment to occur. I am stepping into the newest and most better version of myself. A version that is empowered. A version that sees the very best in me. A version of myself that believes in me. That knows that I can always bet on me. I'm starting to feel optimistic and hopeful already. I deeply love myself. And even though I don't always get everything perfect, I really love that I'm willing to try. I also love that I never give up on myself. This highest version of myself is always on point. I am so excited to be becoming this person. I am so unstoppable. I can feel it already. This highest version of myself is not putting up with any shit. Not off of anyone else. And definitely not off of myself. I'm excited to step into this new highest version of myself. And so it is. Take a deep breath, hold it at the top. So listen, we all have to give ourselves permission to let go of the old version of ourselves. That version of us did the best that they could with what they had, right? But there's a newer, more higher version of yourself that exists. And it exists through all of your positive characteristics, right? All of the things that you're capable of becoming, you know? And so when you journal and you answer these journaling prompts, it really helps to guide your mental process. It helps you to be intentional. It helps you to see the parts of yourself that you might not see on a day-to-day basis when you're in the middle of your busy life. And that is why these moments right now of doing this inner work and reflecting on your life are so important. So I hope that you've answered the journal prompts. I hope that you've done this tapping session with us today, because it really helps to remove the blockages and to help really to put all of the empowering, things that you've written down, like that you like about yourself. It puts all of that into your brain and says, you know what? I am capable of doing these things. I am capable of seeing myself in this way, in this light, this newer, better version of myself. It exists, and I am seeing it. And now I am embodying it. I am stepping into this higher version of myself. It all starts with saying it out of your mouth, believing it, feeling it, right? And it shows up in your reality, and you start to change your beliefs, and then you start to change your behavior, and then you start to change the way you think and feel about yourself over time. And it's all about becoming who you are capable of becoming, right? But you have to know, you have to be able to pull yourself that you are today into that future highest version of yourself. And you do that through exercises like this, which is to just, write it down and to see it and to confess these things out of your mouth. So anyway, guys, I hope that this tapping session has been helpful for you. You can go back and watch it again if you like. And you can do it as many times as you like. And you can even change up the journaling prompts to reflect more and more questions, so you can dive even deeper into this. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and share this video so we can grow our little community. And also please remember to check out my new book, Get Your Happy Back. And you can access that through the link in my bio. Have a great day.